Latifah, and you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network. Put your head right.
Blog Talk Radio.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution. Join me, Naima Latif, every morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, as we bring you stimulating discussions about the issues affecting our lives. If you're listening online at www.blogtalkradio.com/the-female-solution, press the blue button that says follow and get our daily topics every morning directly to your email and your smartphone. Hi, I'm Naima Latif, Executive Producer of the Female Solution Radio Show. We invite you to call in 515-605-9325 and participate in this daily think tank as we examine the challenges we face and develop solutions that restore peace and harmony. We are global transformers, changing the world from the way it is to the way it should be. We are one. Wherever we live on this earth, we are one human family. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to extend a greeting to all the members of our family, whenever and wherever you may be listening around the world. To our family in China, Ni Hao. In India, Namaste. In Japan, Konnichiwa. In Korea, Annyeonghaseyo. In Russia, Здравствуйте. In Germany, Guten Tag. In Poland, Dzień dobry. In France, Bonjour. In Spain, Hola. In Italy, Ciao. In Egypt, Ahlan wa sahlan. In Ghana, Akwaba. In Nigeria, Peleo. In South Africa, Sawubona. In Senegal, Nangadef. In Kenya, Jambo. In Israel, Shalom. In Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Saudi Arabia, Assalamu alaikum. Greetings, and may peace be upon you all.
Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed, into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks for your Monday morning mindfulness sessions on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution, Mondays, 7:30 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit ZeldaSpeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next session of Mindfulness on Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening.
Rising, and thank you for joining us back here on Monday Morning Mindfulness. Welcome to the Female Solution. I'm Zelda Speaks, your host, and the Mindfulness Stress Relief Coach, and I hope you enjoyed the stress relief session every morning at 7:15 right here on the Female Solution. As I said, happy birthday, born day. Today's your birthday. And let us keep in prayer the sick and the shut-in and those affected by the corona and those who have left this planet and moved on to other electrical beings, because we are electrical energy. We give thanks that we are still here to complete our assignment on Earth, because otherwise we'd be gone too, right? Right. So coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll be joined by Khalid Scott, veteran mental health professional. In today's topic, we are talking about COVID-19, 6 months and counting. If you have been affected by that, then you will know, if you are living on the planet, you've been affected by it, because the whole world is affected by it. And we're going to take your calls this morning at 515-605-9325. We do have a caller on the line, 312-671. Your mic is open, Grand Rising. What's your name? Where you calling from? And how has COVID-19 affected you in the past 6 months? 312.
Shalom. Yes, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Yes, sir.
Grand Rising, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right. Okay, God bless you too, beloved. It's your brother and friend, Sister Minister Plump.
Grand Rising, Minister Plump.
Robert Floyd Plump.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Zelda, how you doing today?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Yes. Hallelujah. I am blessed and all about success, free success. And I want to first respond that we had a beautiful press conference yesterday with the community at large. Different organizations participated on Help Stop the Violence, Violence, Stealing, and Killing. And we reflected on the COVID-19 as well as the coronavirus. And, what's also going on is a serial killer or killings of a black woman or black women in Chicago. We reflected on that. We reflected on everybody can help stop the violence, stealing, and killing, and looting on all sides, and join us for the Harold Washington solution. The first thing I want to say about COVID-19 and coronavirus is there is a home remedy. A home remedy that we've been using is steaming ourselves with hot boiling water, sea salt, and orange
Orange pills, yeah.
and lemon hub.
Yes.
Orange pills. Right. We use those language herbs. But anyway, lemon peelings and also the oranges. And I hope they be plump and juicy oranges. And we using the steam, the steam, hot boiling water, and then inhale the steam. And it keeps the virus out of your nose. It keeps the virus out of your throat. And it has helped me a great deal doing it every day, keeping it simple and keeping it real. And I'm not sick. My voice is just a little hoarse because I was doing so much talking. I be hosted at the Swift Mansion every Sunday from 2:30 to 4:30. We was knocked out, due to coronavirus for at least 3 to 4 months. We usually do the parade, the Honorable Mayor Washington parade, but we didn't do that on April the 15th. And we was knocked out and shut down from before April 15th to just to this month. We just now kind of reopened. Okay, but one of the most important. All right, okay, in this our time now, I mean the Negro people, we respect and love other people. However, it's time for us to take our rightful place back on the planet Earth and to heal ourselves. We're about peace and healing in the whole community and spreading unity. We are also about black reparation rights now. And we're calling on the community leaders, public officials, and concerned citizens from all walks of life to help us save the children. And people, for more information, they can go to the HaroldWashingtonFoundation.org. And also they can call me direct
Minister Plump.
312-671-2773. Yes, ma'am.
Minister Plump, when is that movie coming out with Denzel portraying Harold Washington?
Denzel Washington. Yes. Well, as soon as we can probably get where it can be safe for everybody, you know, we got Denzel Washington. He's on board. In other words, he want to do nobody but Harold, the Honorable Mayor Harold Washington. And he said we must plump the whole community. They come from Harold's mouth.
Okay.
So we got plump music production at the Swift Mansion every Sunday now. And we got the 63rd Street Drama, which was with Dr. Phil Coran.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He was the president of the artists for Mayor Harold Washington. So anybody that want to get in touch with me about the movie, and I'm in charge of the music for the Breakthrough. That's the name of the movie. And it's produced by Joseph Michael Japan. He's one of my godsons. Okay. And then another thing is that we continue to fight for freedom, justice, equality, and economics. And my name, Akron is in Plump, is capital P-L-U-M-P. Is the first P is for peace, the L is for love, the U is for unity, the M is for marketing, and the last P is for the people. So we are going to continue to plump up Chicago, America, and the world. And we're doing the total community press peace conference. And we're going around touring all over Chicago to 77 communities to promote blacks' reparation rights now. That means we're going to cut everybody in on the money. They don't know what I'm talking about. Just call me if they want to get in touch with Dr. Julius Thomas Nevers Bay. He was out there yesterday. He's helping us to employ 100% of our people. See,
really?
That's the economic part of our program. So we are hiring Minister Plump. Robert Floyd Plump is hiring everybody in the world that want to help the Black Lives Matter. There's Black Struggle, the movement, the coalition, the Black Power. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We want to help the female solution, the world's greatest, all right, radio station.
Oh, bless your heart. Thank you so much, Minister Plump. We greatly appreciate you. Yes, the female solution is the answer. We appreciate that, and we look forward to the date when we can actually see that movie that you've been telling us about for years, and we appreciate that you brought it to our attention so we could broadcast that information and say you heard it here on the Female Solution. So thank you, Minister Plump, for calling in. If you'd like to join the conversation before our guest, Brother Khalid Scott, comes on in the 8 o'clock hour, you can do so at 515-605-9325. Press 1 to speak as we go to the phone lines. Area code 312-802. You're live on the Female Solution. What's your name? Where you're calling from, and how has COVID-19 affected your life in the last 6 months? 312.
Peace and blessings. This is Minister here.
Minister.
I look forward to discussing some things that we have forgotten in our community. I love Minister Plump and his concept that we can do to heal ourselves. This has been our history. We have brought this with us from as indigenous people from the motherland, the whole healing process of so-called diseases that affected our body. We were very healthy, and I think we forgotten during slavery how healthy we were. And I forgot that we lived to about 100 years old. But we're out there toiling, but we are very healthy, historically people who brought a strong spiritual reality to this country. We couldn't help it because we are the original human beings who were formed in the dust of the earth, and that is the motherland. Now, what I would like to say is a spiritual psychologist. I have my bachelor's degree. Let me be honest. but I also are gifted with taking flight. And I was mentored by black women from Mississippi and Alabama because I struggled with the concept of my ability and not being accepted. I was always told I was peculiar. Because I have all these big words, gifts, clairvoyance, clairaudience. I'm a medium, yes, I do see people who have crossed over. I'm an empath, I feel people's feelings. But that has been lost in our community. And here in Chicago, we were the center of the spiritual quote-unquote readers. And we have to understand that we have been waiting and taught through slavery to not like each other, not to recognize our brilliancy and our genius. And they used us even during slavery to process the healing. George Washington had said slaves, of course, but his men got sick with smallpox for real now. And the African slaves had poisons and herbs to help heal them. That happened in the South. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't ask for the doctor. They wanted Big Mama to come to help those white folks get healed from different issues. So when he brought up the oranges and all of that,
yes,
there are things that we can do if we remember to help us process through this consciousness. You see, we got to stop believing the lies that are told about who and what we are. We are divine.
Yes, ma'am. We are divine. And we are so very grateful to be in the position where we recognize that we are divine. And we appreciate you, Minister Cynthia Marie Williams, of reminding us that we are divine. So thank you for being the divine individual that you are and reminding us. We miss you here on the Female Solution. So it is always a pleasure and a privilege to have you here, Minister Cynthia Plump. Let's go to the phone lines and get another call before our guests come in. Area code 312-823. You are live on the Female Solution. Grand Rising, what's your name, where you're calling from, and how has COVID-19 affected you 6 months later? Oh, 312, Alonzo Richard wants to know, excuse me, some of our Facebook listeners, 312, I'm sorry, our phone number is 515-605-9325. I know we talk too fast. I'll put it in at 515-605-9325 and press 1 to speak. Hi, who's this and where are you calling from? Grand Rising.
This is Rashida calling from Chicago.
Hi, Rashida. Thanks for joining us this morning. How has COVID-19 affected you in the last 6 months?
Well, it has made me personally become more phobic. And the reason why is because one reason, I was in the store with my mask on, and I was shopping, right? And over to the counter adjacent to me, beside me, and the man in front of me, I was at the cashier, turned around and called me all kinds of MSs, every name under the sun, because I reached to the side to the shelf to get something. But mind you, he didn't have a mask on or anything.
Oh, wow.
So that put a little bit cost fear in me because there's a lot of schizophrenics out there and people that have mental problems. It's okay to be emotional, but you have to watch out for those people, especially during a depression or, with a depression like this.
Yeah.
Being violent, violent. And aggression has flared up. And the reason why I say this so emphatically is because my grandson was killed during this pandemic, and on the same day he was killed, 59 other black men were killed. So people who are greedy, they have obsessions for material things. They'll do anything because of pressure and the stresses to get those things. They will even go to a point of having someone else get injured so that they capitalize. During this pandemic, we have had more black on black homicides unsolved than ever before in the history of Chicago.
I'm so
another
glad.
thing I don't understand about,
I'm so glad that you used the word emotions, because if you listen to Viata's show on Friday on health and wellness, one of the things that she talked about, Rashida, was she played a video from the YouTube channel Carolyn Burgess, I believe it was. When I find it, I'll post it back on my page again. And how our emotions control our health, and we are not aware of that. And it's like when that man went off on you, there was something that you could have done, especially as it relates to your emotions. So I'm going to find that video and post it on my Facebook page so that we will all have access to it, because it was really, really, really powerful. So, and do keep in mind, Rashida.
another thing, people are in denial if they say they don't have emotions. And the people who don't have emotions are the people I think you should be aware of. Because there's nowhere in the world here the truth that has any emotion. So, and you're true and right about how it affects you physically. Because I'm right now in therapy, physical therapy, for the stresses that been, on me, that mess with my health, because it mess with my sciatic nerve. And whenever I get stressed like I am, and then I have severe pain from the effects of a sciatic nerve damage. And that is stressful. So yes, emotions can definitely deal with your health, but your mental stability is really done from mind, is done from the outer forces. Because just vision, having the vision when you go to the funeral home to business and do reviews on your loved ones, every room you pass is a black man up there in a coffin, dead. Yes, and that's with my emotions. And a lot of other negative things, but it's very bad during this pandemic. And I don't understand why we have to wear those masks unless it's just for capitalization, because all you're breathing is your own inner speak. You're not really out breathing in other people's mucus and stuff that's inside yourself. So I don't understand that approach other than getting us prepared for a vaccination or something.
Well, of course they're getting us ready for vaccinations. You already know that. You already know that, Rashida. You are alive, uh, a woman of substance, and you know the games that are being played with us. So we just have to keep in mind that this is America, and we still have the power of choice. And those who do not want to wear a mask, they don't have to wear one. And those who want one, they can wear it too, and we should not be in the business of condemning each other, because that is part of the pandemic, is to keep us divided, and it is working wonderfully, and they know that. So, but thank you so much for calling in and sharing that. We greatly appreciate that. If you'd like to join the conversation, 515-605-9325, press 1 to speak, but you must press 1. Thank you for our social media family that's calling in this morning and asking for the phone number. I know I talked too fast. Thank you so much, Alonzo Richard Fleming, for calling in this morning. 515-605-9325, press 1 to speak. Tomorrow morning, we will be listening to Let's Talk About It with Maika, healing the chakras. And what are chakras? Well, chakras are only our healing, not only, but they are our energy centers. And just like we did the breathing exercise this morning, Maika will take you through an experience to help you. If you don't know about chakras, about your healing centers, you will learn that, because Maika is a wealth of information. I always look forward to her shows because she reminds me of an aunt that I had. She reminds me of a cousin that I had. She reminds me of me. And she's just a wealth of information. Not that I'm a wealth of information. The information comes through me. Like a lot of our listeners and viewers send me information, so I understand I'm just the vehicle that it comes through. But be sure and join Micah tomorrow morning. Let's talk about it 7 to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And you can join in learning how to heal your chakras. I know I will, because I need to know how to heal mine. We all need to know. And to keep that energy flowing, because the pandemic has posed us against each other when this is a time when we should be coming together. So we thank you for that. It is now 8 a.m. We will be joined by our very own mental health professionalist, Khalid Scott, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. So stay close. We'll be right back.
And you're watching ZTV on the Higher Learning Network. Put your head right.